World with Denise Longton and Alan Newell.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Oh, look, we got Lisa Harris.
Woo! There she is.
Oh, God, just in the nick of time.
I was just doing the announcement on the live, and there she comes.
Hi, Stella.
Good morning, Debbie, Stella.
So,
Good to see everybody this morning. It is what? What's today?
I guess it's Tuesday. It feels like Friday to me. I'm at company already, like since 8:30 this morning. It's a little cray over here.
I was thinking, is it Wednesday? What are we doing? I literally, hey, Delon, hey, Lori, I have alarms on my phone set. Like, okay, I'll go, all right, so what day is it? What's that alarm for? So I started naming them. I have to the alarm goes off, it'll tell me, this is what you got to do this time, you know.
Yep, that's the way it is.
We are having fun. Kyle's on with us. Emily's on. Delon's on with. You know, I just want to say, Sheila's here. Sheila Love.
Chicago.
Sheila Love, sharing the love from Chicago.
Hey.
I want to say that I appreciate everyone's commitment joining us each morning. It's powerful. I'm glad y'all are here. You know, y'all come in, you join us, you're here, you're committed, you're here every day. There's Annette Paz, Annette's here. You know, we see the same names, and so it's just we appreciate y'all. You know.
Mama, car is staying here.
Okay, I'll be out in a minute.
That made me melt when I heard no, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just
I'm just saying, anybody can do this job, okay? Because I don't know what's going on, but
here's what happens is at that age we're like, oh, sweetie, it's so cute. And then when they reach 7, we're like, no baby voice, no whining, stop the whining. And they're like, wait a minute, this worked for 7 years, and all of a sudden you're telling me it was cute. It was cute when I was 4. Yeah, but you're not 4 anymore.
Exactly. I got a ways for that, but
Whew,
anyway. All right, last day of the month, guys. Let's put our rally hats on.
You know, I'm telling you, so there's a lot going on out there. We have some, just to give you an idea, and let me get my
record breaker.
That's so great. What?
It's a record breaker already.
Well, it is a record-breaking month again. We continue to do records after record. I know my cart's lonely back office. I'm going back here to see what we've got so far with today. We still got a day because we've got some serious rank advancements going on, and some people that are close, really close. You know, some cool stuff happening. But let's see here. Come on, computer. We were talking yesterday about internet speeds, and you know you can pay for 400 megs, but you got to make sure that your computer will run faster than 100. You know, we have a new regional director. Aaron Elizabeth is a new regional director. Sherry Penny is a new director. Arturo Masui is a new director. So that's a new regional director and 2 new directors with still a day to go. We've got so far 1, 2, 3 new national managers. Layla Mayer. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Moayer. Moyer. We've got Bill and Elizabeth. We've got Seychelle Webster under Denise Longton's team, reaching national manager. She's on a roll. And we've got Kyle Nickel, reach regional manager. Is Kyle on here? He probably is. Where's Kyle? Kyle, do we see you? Kyle's usually here. There he is. Kyle's on here. Congratulations. Kyle Nickel's a new regional manager. Alexander, and I'm going to go over all the other ones later, but I'm excited when you start getting these regional directors and directors. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. She's back. That was the fastest diaper change I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, I am so skilled at this point.
Oh, I get it. So here we are today, and it's the last day, and you've got some people close, and you're looking at your team, and you're going, okay, how do I help them get there?
Can I
Yeah.
say something that I have been doing? I've had a couple of people reach out to me about CD samples, CBD.
We will. I don't believe I could sell any CDs. I left my singing voice.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Anyways, I've had some people reach out to me from my lives and whatever about CBD samples, and I tried to have a conversation with each, and this is what I was saying. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I think it's working for me. I'm wanting to understand why they want a sample. Because if they're afraid of how it's going to taste or they're afraid of how they're going to feel, then a sample is a good thing. If they want to just see if it works, I'm talking them into just getting the bottle, and I'm going to give them a gift card and they can use it for the month. Because I said, some people see an immediate difference, but some people don't really see a difference right away. You have to use it for a little bit. So you're probably better off getting the bottle. And then, we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So I'm hoping to take a portion of the people who are going to first get a sample and just transition them to being a customer right away, depending on their situation. So on this last hour, the last day of the month, that might be something. Like if you've got a lot of people that you're talking to about samples, find out what their situation is. If it's somebody who really wants to try it because they want to see if it's going to make a difference for them, then maybe they're better off just getting the bottle and getting the $50 off and cutting through the face.
And the key word that you used in all of that is talking to them. Talking to them.
Listening, actually listening. It was listening to what they were saying to you, right?
But you have to reach out to them to talk to them so that you can listen. Because, I saw some people that are still going, hey, last day to get your free sample. Well, number one, that's not true. That's so 3 days from now, when you're posting on there about a free sample, they're going to go, wait a minute. I thought that Alan said 3 days ago that it was the last day to get a sample. And now there's a company out there that does free membership. I don't even know why. They just don't offer free membership, period. I just don't get it. Because every month around the middle of the month, 14th or 15th, they go, hey, free membership or membership for $1. Yeah. And it's every single month. And so it's lost its punch. And they've lost credibility, And so the key is let's not be hawkers. We're not selling hot dogs at Coney Beach. Start a conversation. Pick up the phone or send a text. Hey, you got a minute?
Well, it is exactly what Lori said. The samples are those are the catalysts for the conversation. You can start off with that. And then the more you talk and listen, right, then the more you find out more about what the person is actually needing from the CBD, whether it's to taste it or to feel, to see for them and experience the how they feel.
Right.
So I think that's excellent advice, Denise. Excellent.
Yeah,
There's
I
been-
agree.
Yeah, I mean, some people they don't want just two little things. They want to try it. And like you said, everybody's body is different.
Right. Yeah,
So
that's the main thing I like people to know, because the last thing I want to happen is for them to get it thinking they're going to feel something miraculous, which they may.
Right.
They also may not. I
And
just
then they think it doesn't.
be prepared so they don't have false expectations and think we're something,
Or that it doesn't work for, like, oh, this doesn't work.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you needed a third dose. Maybe you needed a fourth. Maybe you needed to try it for 3 days, 5 days, 3 weeks. Every single body is different.
Yeah.
And so, in closing the month, what that does is that transitions a free sample to PV and CV.
Yes.
So now, and so what we have to do though is we have to encourage people to you want to be always working with that newest member on your team. And so I want to say this, a lot of times you have to go around people to work with your newest person. Now, what does that mean?
People.
That means that I have Lisa Hatch on my team, and Lisa's bringing people in, but Lisa's not the person she's just not a builder. She loves bringing people in. She loves working with them, and she'll get them going. And this is not Lisa Hatch, but I'm using her as an example. So I need to say, hey, Lisa, I saw you brought in, Debbie. I'm going to reach out to her today. And Lisa and I have this thing going where she brings them in and I go down and pick them up and clean them off. And, hey, how's it going? And great. And, hey, did you know that if you purchase 20 more, you'll be qualified? Hey, I want to help you, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, what can I do? So I'm always looking to reach out and connect with that newest person. And so now, at the end of the month, again, we used the example yesterday. We got 30 people on our team, or 30 people in the tree. And if we get each of them to just do 50 PV each. Now, that doesn't mean that they personally order 50 PV. They could be the person that does what Denise says. So if I contact Lisa and I say, hey, Lisa, who all have you talked to about samples? Who all have you got that you want to talk to about samples? Why don't we touch base with them today? And see, Lisa may not be the person who's comfortable doing that because she might be new. She might be an introvert who's not comfortable yet. And so I'll say, tell you what I'll do. I'll reach out to them and see, maybe they just want to go ahead and order. Now, what's the benefit to Lisa by me doing that? She gets paid 25%. See, she gets 25%. Now, if I enroll Lisa, I get 10%, but we're not worried about the 25 and 10. So a lot of times I'm talking to people that are 20 levels down. 20 levels down from me. There's no money in it for me for the next 90 days. The volume counts towards the ranks, okay? So there's always that benefit, which is beautiful. But it's not. But so you have to take it's not about me. It's about how I can help the team and build that solid foundation. So I'm reaching down 20 levels, going, "Hey, Lisa, have you thought about?" Because the people in between there may or may not be teaching and duplicating. Okay, and guess what? I get down there and I'm talking to a Lisa Hatch who I never knew before, didn't meet her. She came on board. She's and all of a sudden Lisa's a national director, 20 levels down. Well, think about that. Think about that for a second. So if Lisa is a national director, 20 levels down, what does that do for, now she's 20 levels, okay? So between Lisa and me, 20 levels down, she reached national director. In order for her to reach national director, that's 75,000 in volume. Minimum. Minimum. Chances are it's going to be more like 125 because of the the balance and blah blah blah. So let's just call it 100,000 in volume that's been created by Lisa Hatch, who's 20 levels down from me in one of my legs. If I duplicate that 3 times, and see, there's 20 between her and me. If I duplicate that 3 times, that's a minimum of 300,000. I'm a regional executive. I'm regional executive because I reached out and helped somebody 20 levels down. So, and everybody in between me and Lisa Hatch has also benefited from that volume. And so I think a lot of times we want to be surface swimmers. We're swimming on the surface. We're just working, I've got Denise and I've got Lisa Hatch and I've got, Debbie, and that's my 3, and that's where I'm working right there. I'm working with those 3. Well, okay, that's going to be a struggle. That's going to not, so I got to go down and help build the team down below. And so because when I do that, guess what Lisa Hatch is going to do? If I'm teaching Lisa to work in depth, if I'm working in depth and I'm reaching down at the end of each month and I'm helping her team and I'm helping her and I'm helping her team and I'm being that person, that leader, and I'm being that shining, I don't even want to call it shining. I'm being that example. The leader, when people misunderstand when they say the leader sets the pace of the pack, they see that dog sled team and that front dog, that lead dog, and wherever he goes, everybody else goes. Well, the deal is that sooner or later, if you look at a flock of geese, those jokers will fly from freaking northern Canada to Mexico. Whatever. You don't have to go that far to find warm weather, I promise. But whatever, it's cool. Do you know how they do it in their flock? They do it like bicycling teams. The one in front flies for a little while up front and then moves to the back. Because, see, the draft is what lets them go so far, so long, so high, so deep, from all the way down there. And so everybody takes turn being the leader. And they just rotate. They rotate. So they can fly 1,000 miles in a day because the guy in the back is just cruising. Just chill, taking a break, taking a breather. He's breathing. And then when it's his turn, and then he moves up, she moves up. Next thing you know, she's out front because she's rested. And so the same thing happens here is the leader is setting the pace, but the leader is also setting the example. So for us to get on here now, we got 11 people watching out of Lord knows how many thousands of people that need to hear this message. And so we need each person here to work in depth, teach your team, be the example. So closing the month, 11/18. Reach down, look through your team, and spread the message. Say, hey, I was on a call today, and guess what Denise Longton said? Denise is one of the leaders. And guess what she was telling me? And so they're going to be like, really? What'd they tell you? They said for us to go out and talk to these people that were looking at getting samples and just say, hey, are you just looking to try it and see how it tastes? Now, you might be able to tell a difference the first night sleeping, not much. I put a post out where I was using my iWatch and measuring my sleep. Well, the first night it helped. Not a lot, but it helped. The second night it helped even more. By night 4 is when I was really like, oh my gosh. I slept 5 hours and 50 minutes instead of 7 hours and 40 minutes. Got 3 times the amount of deep rested sleep, and I feel like $1 million. As Lisa said, it might take 6 nights for them. So I was listening to this lady on the call today. I can't remember her name. Starts with a D. She's a Yankee from up north. I don't know. She's from skinny wherever. And she was saying, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, cool. I like that. Let's do it. All right, cool. And so that message works in depth. And then pretty soon you got 30 people creating 50 in volume. Not necessarily them ordering it. They just, you know, we got 30 people, but, you know, a couple of them didn't do anything. We know that. But Lisa Hatch reached out and she got 6 people to order. She got 6 to order 75 in volume and use $50 gift cards. So how much is that? I don't know. That's why we got calculators. You know, but it's a bunch. It's a bunch. It's a bunch, and you don't know who those people are. So when you're closing the month, that's a great tip, Denise. Give them something to use to talk about. Instead of just calling up going, hey, you want to place an order? Huh? I want to do what? Got on one of my rants. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Alan the rant master.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. And so we got, again, a record month going on. We got some record growth. We got some record teams. We got some rank advancements happening that are just, I love rank advancements. Okay.
Yes, exciting.
That is the coolest thing, you know. Denise is her the reason I said national director is that's her rank she's going for. You know, and she's looking for some directors. Does anybody want to be a director on Denise's team? And y'all out there that's on Denise's team want to be a director? Because she's looking for some.
They do. They're working hard.
Yeah, looking hard, looking for that director. And I know, you know, I don't want to call names because I'm seeing some here on the call that are going, I want to be one. And I know they are because they're part of her team. But Kyle said he does. Rockstar Kyle. Numbers. Rena Bat says, I see you. You do? Oh, okay. All right. What else can we do to help close the month? But a couple of tips before we finish our 6 minutes or 8 minutes, whichever Denise Longton lets us have.
Well, I have 6.
Okay. All right. 6 minutes. Thoughts, ideas on closing the month? Well, who's not qualified that has commissions in the bank? I just finished texting with the lady this morning. Something's wrong with my phone. It's not telling me I got phone calls coming in. But I just finished texting with a lady this morning who's way down in the downline somewhere. I know where she is, but I don't know. But anyway, long story short, here's the deal. She was frustrated and upset because she enrolled a couple of people and didn't get paid. She's like, you know, what's the deal? How come I didn't get paid? So I go do my homework and look, and I go, well, you weren't qualified. She goes, what does that mean?
It happens. So you know what? If you're new, you want to go in your back office and make sure you have 100 in volume. If you have people on your team that you've brought in, you want to look down through and make sure everybody's qualified that wants to be. Because sometimes there's people that they don't care about it, and that's okay. But yeah, that is a good thing to pay attention to toward the end. And then, you know what, if you're somebody that doesn't have a team and you're just trying to close the month strong, or you're looking for volume, just make some extra calls today. And I want you to think hard about what is in it for them. Like, whoever you're calling, what is it that you have to offer that's going to benefit them right now? And that's what you want to hone in on.
And to that point, Denise, you know, do you know how much commission this lady was? I mean, this lady was very upset that she wasn't told that she needed to be qualified to get the commission. It was $30. $30 in commission. So don't overlook that person. And as you said, some don't want it. Some are okay with that. So if I call up Lisa Hatch and I say, hey, Lisa Hatch, you've got some commission in your back office that you can earn, and you need to place another order. You've got 60 PV or whatever you've got. And they say, well, how much is the commission? Well, it's $30. She might go, oh, cool, $30. Yeah, I'll place an order today. But let her make that decision.
Right.
She may say, "No way, Jose." You know, but that's okay. Let them make because this. I mean, this lady was like, I lost $30.
Well,
Yeah.
it's something to keep aware of.
I've seen people create over the years hundreds in PV and OV in the last day just doing that. I've seen people create thousands of PV and OV just reaching out. Yep. So just pay attention to what you got going on. You know, when when people call me, my family kind of knows now. You know, hey, what are you doing? Closing the month. Okay, I'll catch you next week.
You're busy.
You know, oh, forgot it was in the month. I'll talk to you later. Hey, I was wanting to see. Oh, never mind.
That's how it is.
That's how it is. All right, it's 11:26. Do we have anything else?
Perfect.
We
10
want to tell them
seconds shy of 6 minutes.
how much we love them and appreciate them. You know, and I really do. I want to end by again saying, hey, about to say something I couldn't say. We do really appreciate everybody that comes on in the morning with us, and invite your friends, invite your downline, invite your team. Some will come, some won't. It's okay. Some are on a JOB job and will listen later. But we do appreciate y'all being here, and I do appreciate Denise and Lisa and taking time out of their schedule to be with us. And so let's close strong. If you need help, reach out to your upline. We're here for that very reason. And if your upline is not willing to help you, or you don't have an upline that you feel confident with talking to, reach out to one of these ladies or myself. You know, because these ladies, whether you're in, I can just assure you right now, whether you're in Denise's team or not, or Lisa's team or Lisa Hatchett's team or not, they will be willing to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend 3 hours on the phone with you, but they'll be willing to guide you, I promise you. All right. Love you guys. I want one of them hot baked cookies you made this morning, Denise.
Well, if I go out there, they might possibly already be gone.
Dang it. See y'all later. Have a great Tuesday.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.